Three, two, one, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy station? Today is November 15th. It is getting pretty chilly out there, huh, bud? When I got up this morning, it was 25 degrees. Getting chilly. And for today's workout, I'm going to do a combination. I'm going to start off with a combination of a leg extension sit up, which I find this to be one of the best ways that I've learned so far to do a leg extension. Because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my legs forward. I don't have much weight on the bar. I got about 45 pounds on the leg extension. So I'm going to extend my legs, and at the same time I'm going to do sit-ups while I have my legs extended on the leg extension. And what this does, it strengthens the quadriceps and stretches the hamstrings. At the same time, I'm doing the sit-up and working my core muscles. I find this exercise to be really great because when I do leg extensions, I don't get a whole lot out of leg extensions. Even if I use a lot of weight or whatever, it doesn't, because it's just not an exercise where I get a lot of cardio. But I notice if I combine the leg extension with the sit-up, it turns out to be a really, really good workout. And I think if you have a regular bench with a leg extension attachment to it, you can do this exercise, and it's a really great exercise. It feels better than any leg extension machine that I've ever used in any gym. All right, as far as working the quads, stretching the hamstring, and working the core, and getting that all done in one exercise, really good. I don't know, maybe I invented this exercise, I don't know, I just started doing it this way. I was like, hey, wow, that's something new, and it worked. All right, and after that, I'm gonna do a set of goblet squats. I'm not gonna use a ton of weight. I'll probably have about a 40-pound dumbbell. I'll do a set of goblet squats, and maybe I'll do a set of leg curls while my bench is set up here on the flat bench. But I'll have to take some weight off because I can't leg curl that much. And I'll do some biceps and triceps. So make sure you stay tuned and watch the entire video, right, bud? And later, maybe Buddy can help me take a walk. Well, definitely, hopefully, we'll take a walk. It's gonna be a little chilly, but at least the sun is out, so we'll just have to dress warm and maybe go for a walk today. Maybe rake up some leaves. All right, it is Saturday, so we got a lot of stuff to do, and just make sure Bud gets some camera time because he's definitely got to make sure he's in the camera too, huh, Bud? He's on the weight bench and he's gonna do some training. All right, Bud. All right, and the other thing I gotta soon, hopefully before Thanksgiving, maybe give him a Thanksgiving bath, huh, Bud? Maybe I'll give him a bath before Thanksgiving, so he's nice and clean. And his fur is nice and clean. Right, bud? Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to demonstrate those exercises, so stay tuned. Alright, my first exercise I'm going to do is a leg extension sit-up. Now, I might have invented this exercise, I don't know. I've never seen anybody else do it like this, but it's very effective. I know it's a very good exercise. It's great for strengthening the quadriceps, working the core, and stretching the hamstrings. So basically I'm going to go for about, I don't know, maybe 20 repetitions or so. Notice I got my legs straightened out, so my hamstrings are engaged. Not my hamstrings, my quadriceps are engaged. I'm working my quadriceps. But I'm also going to do sit-ups while I'm in this position. I'll do about 20. Count along with me. right, woo, I did 30, and I gotta tell you, feel nice. I can feel my quadriceps really working. Really get an extra pump on those quadriceps, really flex those quadriceps at the end of that exercise. And I did 30 repetitions. I felt like doing more. And I gotta tell you, it's really good exercise. I got a nice burn on my quadriceps, worked my core, and I got a good stretch on my hamstring as well. Really good exercise. If you have a regular flat bench like this with a leg extension machine on it, you gotta give it a try. Do a leg extension, sit up in that fashion. Works really good. See what it can do for you. All right, next I'm gonna do a set of leg extensions. And again, I must have the weakest hamstrings on the planet. Well, maybe not, but they're not my strongest point, put it that way. I got 25 pounds on the leg curl machine, and I'm gonna do a set of leg curls. Did I say leg extension? I meant to say leg curls if I did. But anyways, and I'll go for I'll try to get at least maybe 10 or 12 reps with this. I'll do my best. Yes, count on with me. Well, and it's cumbersome getting in and out of that position too, but I got 18 reps with 25 pounds. A little more than I thought I would. But the thing I like to do, I do leg curls once in a while, not so much to work my hamstrings, but I get a nice stretch in my lower back when I do that exercise. Because just from being in that position, so I don't go crazy, but I might do maybe 1 or 2 sets with lightweight. And I don't like to train my hamstrings too heavy because my hamstrings, it seems like they're tight enough as it is. So I want to keep my hamstrings kind of limber. That's why I prefer doing like leg extensions, exercise that actually stretches out the hamstring. But I do the leg curls once in a while, and it actually feels pretty good to do leg curls on this machine. So stay tuned next. I'm going to do some goblet squats with the dumbbell. All right, next I'm going to do a set of goblet squats with about a 40-pound dumbbell. I'll try to go for maybe at least 10 reps or so. Really good exercise. Oh. Now that I got my quads are warmed up from doing the leg extension, I'm going to do a set of goblet squats. Count along with me. All right, I got 16. Woo. That was a really good workout. My legs aren't my strongest point, but I did 12. I started getting a really good burn. And so I just kept doing, so I'll do a few more reps. And that's also a really good exercise. It also works the shoulder too, because you're holding the weight in front of you, so you're working those shoulder muscles as well. It seems like when I do goblet squats or front squats, I can squat much deeper than if I'm doing a regular barbell squat with the bar on my back. I think with me, it's probably like a balancing issue. But when the weight's in front of me, I can squat much further down and hold my balance. It's a really good exercise. You don't need much weight either. Doing regular barbell squats, I use a lot more weight. But with the goblet squat or a front squat, you can use like a third of the weight and really, really works those quadriceps. Really good exercise. You gotta give it a try. All right, next I'm gonna do a set of close grip barbell curls with my curl bar, with my new curl bar. I'm gonna grab it at a very narrow grip. You lean slightly forward when you do this exercise. Doing this exercise in this fashion with this bar is kind of new to me, so I don't have much weight on the bar. I got about maybe 30 pounds just to warm up with it. And see what I can do with this. I'll try to get maybe, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 reps. Count along with me. All right, woo! I got 25 reps. I gotta tell you, it's a good exercise. It felt a lot like doing a preacher curl. Because you're holding your elbows close, you're leaning slightly forward, bringing the bar up, really isolates those biceps. But that's a really good, if you don't have a preacher machine, doing a curl like that with this curl bar, it feels like a preacher. The only thing is, I would suppose if you're going really heavy, you're probably better off with the preacher because it's less stress on your lower back. Because you are leaning forward, so it does put a little bit of stress on those back muscles. But when you're using a light weight, it's just, you're working your back muscles just enough to where, they're getting a decent workout. So yeah, doing this with light weight, getting 15, 20, 25 reps with, really good exercise, really good burn in the biceps. You gotta give it a try. All right, my last exercise I'm gonna do is gonna be an overhead tricep French press. The curl bar, my new curl bar, and I'll go for about, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 reps or so. Count along with me. Alright, I got 21 reps, got a nice burn in my triceps, really good exercise, and maybe I might put a little bit more weight on and do another set, but I won't videotape it. But remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember to keep training, try doing some of these exercises, and try doing those leg extensions that I don't know if I might have been the one that invented those. Maybe not, I don't know. But try doing those leg extensions, sit-up style exercise if you have a flat bench with a leg extension machine on. It's a really good exercise, and it's really good for your quads, really good for your core, and it also strengthens the hamstrings. So give them a try. All right, have an awesome day and peace out.